Sports, guys. We're back.
Let's go.
Angel O, Elvis, Jimmy.
What's
How
up?
you guys doing? I
go.
see you're already starting with the shots, dude.
Yeah, he beat me to the punch, actually. Let me get mine.
Well, I'm starting with the shots because, I'm 3-0 in fantasy.
Oh,
The Rams won last week. The Dodgers are breaking their record of the wins. I mean, Lakers are starting up. I mean,
know
it's
what?
a great
I'm
time.
going to this preseason game on Monday, boy.
perfect. You know what? He just mentioned it. He's wearing the hat. I just got to ask, what makes a great team great? Because you just mentioned it. The Dodgers, just won the most amount of games ever for the franchise. But my question is
We're not done yet.
And it's not done. Yeah, exactly.
Wait. Do they need to win the World Series for them to be considered a great team?
Well, I think for us, it's World Series. We have a great team. I think if we don't win the World Series, it's like, forget all the wins.
That's what I think. What about you?
I think it's two different categories, man. I mean, look, it's like saying,
But nobody cares about the regular season.
okay, so, I mean, I get that, but, I mean, you act like regular season is not an accomplishment, like not
It
to
is, but tell me,
win games.
do you remember the teams from whatever year that
They want
won
to have
a lot?
records. They want to have franchise best. Like, why even?
No, but that's
Well,
all
it's like
great
Judge.
and all. That's all great.
That's
and
a regular season record, Judge.
That's fine,
Right? So it matters.
And we'll get to Aaron Judge.
But it's okay to have the best record in regular season. Well, that record counts. But look, we need to win the World Series.
No, I get
think
it.
So too.
I
The
get it.
reason I bring it up is because I'm thinking that the Dodgers, if they don't win the World Series, can be compared and probably be a step behind the '90s Atlanta Braves.
Well, look, Jimmy. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you
So
something.
the Braves in that era won one
They
as
won
well,
one
right?
World Series. In that era, they won one World Series in 1995. Of
course, yeah.
They still hold the record for the most amount of division titles won consecutively, 14.
Well,
The Dodgers have 9.
Look, we're not the Buffalo Bills, bro. Like, look, okay,
Yeah, right. I
Okay,
was
look,
gonna
man.
say.
Look, in LA, we expect to win championships.
Right.
Sorry, you're from Miami guy, but here we expect to win championships. We'll get the best record in baseball and the basketball.
That's why I'm
but we got to win the
asking-
title.
That's why I'm asking, Dodger, diehards.
You got to win the titles.
That's exactly why I'm asking you.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
if
look.
they don't win the title, do they get to be considered a great team?
Look, they're a great team no matter what, but they should win the title with the team they have right now.
Yeah, and if they don't, yes. Is it a disappointment? I think it is. It will be a disappointment.
Absolutely.
It will.
It's the 2020s versions of the Atlanta Braves.
Yes,
I mean, the
yes.
Atlanta Braves who had Greg Maddux, Smoltz, Avery. Those teams, Glavine.
Who cares?
I mean, that's exactly my point. People are going to
We're
say
not the
about
Braves.
the Dodgers.
We're the Dodgers.
Who cares? The thing is, in the long scheme of things, in the grand scheme of things, in the long run,
How many
everybody's
rings
going to
you
say,
got?
who cares?
Yeah.
Who
Because
cares
they
about
didn't
the
win.
Braves?
Because right now, the Dodgers have won one World Series. Mind you, it's an asterisk World Series with a 60-game
what about
regular
that one
season,
year?
a COVID year.
Okay.
And so if
What about that one when they got cheated from the Astros?
True, but they didn't win it.
Yeah,
They didn't win it.
there was a reason why they didn't win.
But they didn't win it.
But yeah, you calling that 60-game season an asterisk?
But
This one-
it was an equal level playing field for everybody.
Yeah.
We still won it.
Everyone
but it-
participated.
I mean, you can't. I mean,
But I'm
it's
still
fair.
saying, look,
It's not like we played 60. Everybody else played 180
look,
games.
Kershaw
Like,
would not have been the same pitcher in that postseason as he would have been in a regular postseason because they played 60 games, which is less amount of games than they usually play before they get to the All-Star
All right,
break.
people.
Whatever.
We need you guys to comment and talk about Jimmy. Did it count? Yes or no? Did it count? Did it count?
I'm
It
asking.
counted.
you.
It counted.
Oh,
It's
you
in
opened
the
up a
books.
can of worms.
You're taking it to another.
We got to get you guys on Instagram. Get Jimmy Weed and tell him, did it count? Yes or no? Everybody, right now, get on
gosh.
Instagram.
All right, but
okay.
But if the Dodgers don't win the World Series, it's going to be a who cares type of team, 10 years from now.
Well, it's
because,
not-
yes, they won the most amount of games for the franchise record, whatever. but they didn't cap it off.
Yeah, absolutely.
With a title.
I agree. Like this year, they should win the World Series straight up. If they don't win it, it's going to be a very disappointment. It's kind of like when Brady went undefeated and he didn't win the World Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
Exactly.
we should have won it. You know?
And nobody really talks about that Patriots team.
like we should have beat the
Pistons.
Pistons, the Lakers.
We're
back
not
when
talking
we had
about
Shaq
because
and
it's
Kobe.
Brady. That's first of all.
First of all, yeah, and it's like Shaq and Kobe should have beat the Pistons in that series.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's the same thing. Like there's a lot of those series that a lot of people should have won.
And my point exactly. That's my point. The teams that don't win the title get forgotten.
Of course, yeah, I agree with that. But the Dodgers,
will never get forgotten. They're just a team where
Braves, yeah, but not.
It's
on the West
like
Coast they won't, but on the East Coast they won't care.
We came from Brooklyn.
In
We're
the
talking
East
about
Coast they won't care.
yeah, in the same way. Even if the Yankees win it on the East Coast, we don't care either. You know, it doesn't matter. I think that's said and done. You know, East Coast are not gonna care about West Coast winning it, or West Coast and vice versa winning the East Coast. No one cares. I don't care.
Yeah, but overall, people are gonna forget.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know.
what the
analysts
Dodgers did.
analysts are be the ones that would
Yeah,
be like,
Joe
hey,
Buck
these
will
guys
forget.
can't win. You know, this kind of stuff. I mean, that's just the nature of the beast. You know.
Well, you know, he's used to the Marlins, so they get to win the World Series, and they got forgotten the next year.
They've won more World Series titles in the last 30 years than the Dodgers have. So,
It's all good.
that's all I
cute.
gotta say.
That's cute.
Jeez.
That's cute.
Okay.
But you mentioned Aaron Judge, so let's talk about Aaron Judge. Is he right now the preeminent power hitter in Major League Baseball?
Yeah, he's a
Albert
modern day
Pujols is.
Barry Bonds, man. That guy is just. I mean, he's a huge guy. What is he? 6'6",
He's
6'7"?
6'6", 6'7".
I mean, yeah, he's amazing. But we got to give it to Albert Pujols right now. He hit over 700, first Latino player to do it.
Ever.
Yeah.
One of four. One of four to have hit 700.
Major
home
love,
runs
major
or
love
more.
for Pujols before we
Absolutely.
talk about Judge.
Did,
Dio
did anyone
Albert,
hit
absolutely.
700 home runs, like in a shorter time than Albert Pujols?
I believe so.
Oh, but they're on steroids, all of them.
No.
This is- no,
Hank
it's-
Aaron?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Hank Aaron.
Well, Barry Bonds, obviously.
You don't count, right?
Asterisk.
Asterisk.
Okay.
Asterisk,
Okay.
absolutely.
Isn't that okay?
And who's the third?
I forget who that's what I was asking.
Yeah, I forget who I've got it like the top of my head, but I can't remember right now who the third guy is.
But Judge, Judge looks like he has a shot to be there as well.
Well, I mean, Judge 61 home runs. He ties Roger Maris.
I think he's gonna break the record.
He probably will
for the
break.
Yankees?
Yeah, he'll probably break
You
the
just
record
said
for the American League.
A regular season don't count. Who cares?
No, but it's the record for
Oh,
the American
but-
League. No, it's the record
That's
for the American League.
American League record.
American League, nobody's ever hit more home runs than 61.
Held by a Yankee.
Babe Ruth is the other one.
Babe Ruth, of course. How stupid am I?
How
How can we be so dumb? Of course.
I mean, that's pretty
Long
powerful.
time ago.
Barry Bonds,
Yeah.
Hank Aaron, Babe Ruth.
That's pretty
and
pretty
Albert
powerful.
Pujols.
Yeah.
But
Man.
now,
I mean, that's pretty
considering what we're used to, obviously, does he get even more accolades because of the fact that he's doing it cleanly?
Who?
Judge.
We don't know
Not-
yet.
Not like
we don't know yet.
Well, so far we think he is.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
far
He's
we
a big
think he
guy.
is. But
He's
we
a
knew
huge-
back
I
then.
think
He
out of
should've
all
been a
these
basket-
guys, he's the biggest one.
He's a-
Right, but
he's
we
a
knew
big
back
dude.
then that, Bonds, McGuire, Sosa were not clean.
Yeah, but
everybody
But
knew.
it was allowed. The season.
And
Because
it
they were
was
hanging around with
allowed.
you in Miami, the freaking
yeah.
doing lines
I
and
was
getting
the one-
shot up.
I was the one that started Balco, right?
Exactly.
So
Should check the Marlins out when the.
I mean, I hope so, man. This will be again one of those huge disappointments, man. If something comes out with Aaron Judge, I mean, like, you hate to see that, but I mean,
Yeah, he's
it looks good.
and he's a free agent.
He's a free agent
Dude.
too.
So you get
I'd
paid.
love,
the-
I'd love
the
to be
thing-
in issues right now.
The thing is, some
He bet on himself.
some players
Jeez.
get to be, put on the highest pedestal, and then, for example, every guy that thought that the kid in San Diego was it, and
Who's that?
you can't.
San Diego's like Miami. They have a team, right? But it's
There's
Well, Tatis Jr.
Tatis. I think it's
he
the
went,
other guy. Oh.
he won and he got caught. and he got suspended for 80 games.
Another Miami guy hanging in Miami.
And so what do you obviously people want to think of these guys as doing things the right way. We hope that Aaron Judge, is able to maintain his,
Yeah.
How old is he? How old is Aaron Judge?
He's a youngster, right?
He's in his mid-20s.
I don't know.
Man, dude.
But
That guy's
the thing is, 61. He'll probably break the record. As we speak, he's
Yeah, I
got
think it's like 4 or 5
handful
games
of
left.
games
Yeah.
left for him to be able to break the record. And establish something that
30 years
he's
old.
30.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
6'7", big.
He's a
That's
big dude.
huge, dude.
He's a big dude.
282.
It's something that Trout hasn't been able to do. The guy that I think has a chance, if he stays in the American League, is Ohtani. I mean, the thing that
But he
that
wants to
guy,
pitch. He wants to
pitch too, right? But he always plays, DH, so that that helps him too. But that guy is just another amazing
Yeah.
player.
You think he'll stay in the American League?
Well, you have DH.
It doesn't matter anymore because you have DH in the National League as of this
Oh,
year.
that's right. That's right.
So
That's right.
it really doesn't matter where he goes anymore because he's going to be able to DH.
Yeah, that is correct.
I don't know.
I mean, before it was just the
I'd
American
love
League
to
and a
I'd love
handful
to
of
see
teams.
Judge come to the West Coast, man.
well, they're saying he's a NorCal guy.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly think he's probably going to go to Frisco, man. They're going to have a lot of capital.
Well, the Oakland A's might be in Las Vegas pretty soon. So,
Yeah.
They're leaving, right? They're
That's what I
yeah,
heard.
they're gone.
well, they're knocking the Rio down. I heard they're building a baseball stadium. So,
Well, the Rio needs to be imploded. I mean that.
I thought you liked the club up on the top. What's it called? The Rumba Room or
No, the Voodoo Lounge.
Voodoo Lounge, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, but that thing was like
Well, you know the
50
name of
years
it.
ago-
You
50
can't.
years ago.
You knew the name real quick,
I've
huh?
been to Vegas once or twice.
Any
in
of you
my
ladies are single and want to go to the Voodoo Lounge, Rumba
That
Room,
place-
Voodoo Lounge?
Dude, I
Call
haven't
Jimmy
set
Weed.
foot in
1-800
Rio.
Jimmy Weed.
Like in at least a decade. I don't know. It's been a while. It's been a while.
But they got a nice view there.
It's been a while.
It's probably
Great
the
view.
best view in Vegas.
One of the greatest views in Vegas.
Probably the
Really-
best.
Little windy.
Where was it at? Where's this at?
Rio.
Rio.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I mean, he knows the club by there real quick. That was his area.
I thought
back
we were like talking about Frisco for a while here.
No, but so you guys think that Aaron Judge will be,
I think
or
he's gonna
is
break the record.
the greatest power hitter right now.
Yeah.
Like right down the second.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Out of,
And you know how you
obviously
can
not
tell
over the career.
You know
'cause,
how you can
we know
tell
about
he's
Pujols.
the pitchers fear him the most. I think like when he goes up to bat, if you notice the pitcher, like their whole demeanor changes. Like it's just more of like
Their
they
sequence
fear this
changes.
guy. They fear this guy,
Yeah.
you know. And for some reason, he's still able. I mean, knowing that you're up there and he's a power hitter, you're gonna try to avoid making a mistake. And this guy still managed to hit 61 so far. Like
Yeah.
well, I mean, what
it's just crazy.
is Stan hit? Did he hit before him or after him?
Giancarlo
Yeah.
Stanton?
Yeah, he's before him. Yeah,
I
he's,
think he hits after him. He hits after him,
number
but
4?
he's always hurt.
Yeah.
He's always hurt, so he doesn't have the protection that he
I'm
should.
just I mean, the pitchers. You know how they.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
they got a
see who's
serious.
It'd be
lineup,
great if Stanton was.
But who cares?
a left-
Dodgers gonna win the World Series anyways. I mean, who cares? Yankees.
There
blah,
we
blah.
go.
hey, what if, hey, just look, you know, I'm a Dodger fan. What if Judge was to land to the Dodgers? You think that can happen? There's a lot of players going to be leaving.
Yeah, we
have
got
some
a lot of
capital.
room. For, we got,
It's like, yeah. I mean, Dodgers always seem to surprise, man.
To me,
you want to-
Bellinger should have been gone last year.
Yeah, well, he's gone this year.
I think after this year, I mean,
I think Bellinger's
especially
gone
with
out.
all his-
Turner's leaving.
I think Bellinger's gone out of MLB after this year. Like, he's gonna be like trainer at 24-hour fitness or something.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, the poor guy. How can you go from being an MVP to hitting below 200 for most of the
many
year?
years?
Seasons.
Yeah, not in one season.
seasons.
No, not only one. Last year as well.
Yeah, 2 seasons
I mean,
already.
It sucks because he came through in the postseason for us, but like
He did
got love
last
for the
year.
guy, but like man, it's just
it's tough.
I don't know, man. Like
It's
what
tough.
happened to the poor dude? Like
I
all
don't
the
know.
money in the world, you can't hire a batting coach off season. Like they must not put in the work off season.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm thinking
yeah.
too. I think it's the effort off the field, that it's just not there. You got players that just
Look, with baseball, just like with golf, I think most of it comes from like right between the ears. If
true,
for
true.
whatever reason you doubt yourself or there's something going on, I mean, from
It's mind over
playing
matter.
ball, mind over matter.
Because it's a chess
one at
game.
bat to the next, you could be a completely different hitter.
It's a chess game. He's going to pitch to you. You got to outsmart him.
Right.
That's the game you're playing when you get
And
to
everybody made the adjustments.
He's just guessing
and they
wrong.
saw where the hole in
They
his
know where
swing
he's.
was.
They're throwing. He's fishing. They already know where to throw the ball.
Yeah.
You know,
So
throw a
to answer your
sinker.
question, I think
Judge
with
might
the
be a Dodger
deep
next year.
pockets
Cheers to that.
The Dodgers have the Guggenheim
Take
Group.
Shot Sports. We're gonna take a shot.
Let's
Aaron
do
Judge
it.
on the Dodgers.
Hey,
We'll win the World Series
Aaron
and
Judge.
get Aaron
Come
Judge.
to LA.
That would be. That's a gangster move right there.
That-
Win the
that
World
would be
Series
gangster.
and get Aaron Judge.
That would be gangster. And by the way, hey, R.I.P. Coolio
Yeah.
passed away
Yesterday.
this week.
Wow.
So
Yeah, Coolio. Yeah.
Gangster's Paradise.
Well, he's in
Anyways.
Gangster's Paradise now.
Yeah,
Different, you know.
he's making other type of music now.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, one of the things that I thought would be interesting, has been interesting, is everything that's been going on with the NFL and its players and guaranteed contracts. Deshaun Watson, who's been in a lot of legal problems, got over $230 million guaranteed from the Browns. Lamar Jackson hasn't signed yet with the Ravens because he wants more guaranteed money.
Well, you know
And
why?
then we saw, in the Miami game against the Bengals, Tua gets slammed, and all of a sudden we saw the image of his fingers being all crooked,
it's a
whatever.
sad image,
It's really sad. And you said that your wife's a nurse. What did she say?
Yeah, she said, like that's just it's a trauma, it's probably a spinal injury, that kind of stuff. I mean, the good thing was that he was moving all his extremities, but that's a lingering it's not just happening by one, like, because he didn't get thrown down that hard. I mean, it was a hard hit, but it wasn't something where I've seen hits get, quarterbacks get dropped down a lot harder than that. But if you remember the game before,
Yep.
he got hit pretty hard, and he woke up. He got up, and he's
then sort of like
he's here and there.
He looked like an accordion.
Yeah,
He
so
he like
He like the
came
air
back
hit him in the
same
alcohol.
game. He came back that same game. He was cleared, came back, and then now he's playing a week later on a short week.
on a short week,
and
That's
he's
your
playing.
Miami
which
staff.
is crazy.
The medical.
Absolutely.
I mean,
I agree. I
So
agree.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
That's why I'm asking
he
you
shouldn't
guys.
have been out there.
no, he shouldn't have been.
Regardless
no way.
whether I concur. I
They're
don't
already
think
3-0. What do you need?
I don't think he should have played.
Yeah. They have a great backup. He should've
Tyrod
been-
Taylor. What I don't.
Terry
I don't
Bridgewater.
Bridgewater.
Right.
Yeah.
Teddy Bridgewater. My bad.
Bridgewater's a great backup.
Yeah,
He's a
he
great
is.
backup.
Yeah.
So why play him?
Well, that's your team. I don't know. Why play him?
Or like Herbert last week, after he had like
He
the
played again.
cartilage,
Yeah.
and he played for the Chargers. Why play
Because
these
it's the
guys?
Chargers. Oh.
Why play? Do you think the teams are actually trying to get their money's worth?
I don't know, but the team that
early?
needs to stop.
And that's why some of the players now should ask for guaranteed contracts. It's the
That's
only,
why Baltimore doesn't give Lamar Jackson, because exactly what happened.
Exactly.
Kyler Murray's the next guy to go down. Watch.
Well, he's another short
The
guy.
team that
He's
shouldn't
another
play their
little guy.
quarterback is the Raiders. They should not play that guy. That whoever the Raiders, the quarterback for the what's his name again?
Derek Carr. They shouldn't play him just because he's shitting the bed, but that's another question. But I mean, that's a different thing. But look, man, a lot of these quarterbacks. To answer your question, like, as a competitor, as an athlete, like when you play out there, you want to play.
Yeah, you want to be there.
If you have a little lingering effect, like, you want to win, it's important. That division's tough, with Justin Herbert, like that division is tough. So, but I think you're always going to say, like, yes, I'm ready. I'm good. I can play. Even if you have an injury, you're going to try to hide it, but it's up to the managers, the medical staff to be like, look, dude, you shouldn't be playing. And, some of these guys are probably like, hey, from the history, be like, hey,
Look,
let's
injuries
just go
happen in any sport, right?
Right.
In baseball, you can tweak your
but
knee.
football's different.
Of course, but it's more of a contact sport. Basketball as well. Basketball and baseball have guaranteed contracts. Of
course.
I mean, Bobby Bonilla's still getting paid, for God's sakes.
man.
Cheers to Bobby Bonilla.
Yeah.
Residual income.
But
But the whole world saw Tua last week get whatever it was.
Exactly.
Everybody saw it.
That's
We're not
why-
even doctors and we saw it. Like,
That's why I'm asking, should the NFLPA try in the next collective bargaining agreement to see? I mean, obviously, the owners are going to say absolutely not, but guaranteed contracts for these guys, because yes, I mean, a career in the NFL, average 3 to 5 years. Average, because of injuries.
who? Running quarterbacks?
Anybody in the NFL. So shouldn't these guys try to get, guaranteed contracts? And then what the owners can do is not give them, a long contract, like a 5-7 year contract.
Well,
go with a 3-year contract, but it's guaranteed.
But
money.
But at the end of the day, it's a business, and they're thinking as a business person, like, why should I give this guy a guarantee if he could get hurt in 2 years?
Yeah.
Right.
But then obviously the player looks at it the other way and he says, yes, it is a business, but you wouldn't have a business if it wasn't
Well,
for
yes, they
the
would.
product, which is me.
Well, of course they would. They still have a business because people will still watch the football no matter who's the quarterback of the team.
Let me ask you a question. So let's just say Lamar Jackson, he's asking for a specific, let's just say $200 million guaranteed. No team wants to offer him. What happens then? Like, do you think this guy buckles down? Or is it something
He's going
where
to try and get the most money that he can, as he should.
Right.
He's his own agent, right?
He's his own agent. I think he sees what some of these other quarterbacks are getting. And I don't understand why Deshaun Watson was the first to get it. Other quarterbacks, I think,
well
deserve
deserved.
it.
Yeah.
Well deserve it. Even more so. But
Man,
if
he's
Deshaun Watson got a guaranteed contract, that's why he's saying, why can't I get something like that?
man, he's
Because
taking
the Browns
a huge
messed.
risk,
Yeah,
man.
the Browns messed it up for everybody.
So now the owners are saying the Browns are the ones that messed this up.
Yeah.
They fumbled it.
Yeah.
that's a fumble.
That's an absolute
That's a
fumble.
big fumble. The
That's
Browns
a
organization
huge
is the biggest fumble in NFL. Straight up. How do you give a guy a guaranteed contract? You don't even know if he's going to play in the season. Like, you got Lamar Jackson who's playing right now, can't even get a contract.
Right.
Guaranteed contract.
Well,
That's just horrible.
Man, that guy better stay healthy.
He's doing good right now, right?
Yeah, he's
Lining it
doing
up.
good, man. He better stay healthy. He's probably not. He goes, I am running the ball until I
He's
get money.
been running the ball, right?
he has. Been
Yeah, that's
running
what I'm
the ball.
saying,
I
man.
mean,
That guy got to be
crazy.
careful,
It's
man.
crazy.
He's one hit away from
Yeah,
being lights out.
Just like every other,
Like RG3.
like RG3.
Yeah, that guy
All
did.
the
What
running
was it?
quarter-
3 years, 4 years?
Yeah,
He
like
got-
3 years, and
Man,
that was about
who
it.
wore that guy out?
Well, that's the thing, running quarterbacks, run that risk. Speaking of fumbles, the fumble of the week, it's our new segment, and it's brought to you by Always Evolving Frenchies. And our fumble of the week goes to Brett Favre.
Oh, we're all in agreement with that, man. Brett Favre, what can you say, man? Off the field, on the court, on the field, this guy is amazing. He was one of my best quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Off the field, I don't know too much, man. This guy's been on the news for.
He's talk about shady.
I mean, God, he gets worse and worse for the poor guy.
It gets worse and worse for him. So, if people don't know, so Brett Favre is being investigated for ripping off millions off of
Shady, horrible.
from poor people in Mississippi. I believe it's Social Security, right?
Yeah.
And giving it to his alma mater, Southern Mississippi University, where his
on, Brett
daughter
Favre.
plays volleyball, so they could build a new arena. $6 million.
Oh, jeez.
And apparently, there's
That's a fancy volleyball court.
yeah, it is.
That's
$6 million.
horrible.
Jeez.
But the thing is, being a hero and one of the people that, people in Mississippi looked up to, for him to have the cojones to actually steal from the people of Mississippi for something that
Which is a little state as well.
it's the poorest state in the nation.
I mean,
It's literally the poorest
Brett
state
Favre could
in
have
the
done
United States.
public appearances and made that money and got to call a couple of friends. And, I mean,
So,
come on, Brett Favre. We don't even got those connections. Come on. Like,
Oh, jeez, man.
and that's
You
why
fumbled
to
that
us,
shit.
He
Yeah.
he fumbled that, and For us, that's why, Brett Favre gets the fumble of the week.
Ah, man.
Yeah,
Who knows
well
where this is
deserved.
going to end?
Well deserved, Brett. Well deserved. Thank
I
you.
mean, I used to like Brett a little bit, but because he was a tough quarterback. But God, man, I mean,
Do I got to get rid of his memorabilia now?
yeah,
It's not going to be worth as much if he's in jail.
Shit.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll donate it.
yeah. Donate it to
Donate it to
wherever.
Mizzou. Or
Missouri,
his alma mater.
yeah, Mississippi, right?
Mississippi.
Oh, God.
Southern Mississippi
To the
University.
rivalry, donate to the rivalry, right?
Damn it,
Mississippi
Brett.
State, probably, right? I don't know.
One of those.
Well, I don't
Ole
even. where'd he go to
Miss,
college?
Mississippi State.
Ole Miss, where'd he go?
No, he went to Mississippi, Southern Mississippi.
Oh, Southern Mississippi.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess we got to our take a shot portion of the show. I haven't taken a shot yet.
Well,
You
I've been
guys-
drinking. I've been
we're
sipping
ahead
on
of
the
the
shot.
game.
Maybe I need a refill. Probably.
Yeah.
Should we get a refill?
All right.
All right.
I think we need a
So
refill. What do you
Who,
think, Elvis? You want a refill?
who's your
Hold on, we're gonna get a refill. Real
who
quick.
takes your shot?
While you marinate on
week?
your Miami stuff.
All right. So I guess I'll start while you get a refill. I guess I'll start.
We shoot it,
My
or we're gonna. Are we gonna
my shot
sip on this one?
goes to the Miami Dolphins medical staff. Why? Because Tua should not have been playing after what we saw in the game against the Bills, where he got slammed to the turf. They say that he had a back injury, but the way he got up, it looked like it was a concussion. He fell like maybe 5 steps after he, got up, and then he played
5 days later.
It must be like.
4 days later.
What do you got? The medical staff from General Hospital?
I
What
don't
do
know.
you guys like?
You mean the soap opera, right?
No, I'm talking about like
Right here in Sun Valley,
the
dude.
General Hospital, like the free one on the
Because it's insane how they let this guy play 4 days later, and then he gets slammed to the
That's
turf
your team, though.
again, and now it looks like he may have
Hey,
trauma
guys.
to his neck and his head. Unbelievable.
He took a shot at the
Miami
Dodgers.
Dolphins.
That's his team. Take a shot at him. That's his team.
Damn Dolphins,
Yeah.
man. I like Tua, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Tua's an awesome guy, man.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
His career could be.
Yeah, absolutely
even
could be
know.
in
Well,
trouble. because of it.
yeah.
Let's hope not.
Well,
Let's hope not. But
shot to you, Miami
Dolphins
medical
medical
staff.
staff,
Get your together.
yeah,
Thumbs down. All right, I'm going to take my shot to, I don't know, man, to Josh McDaniels, man. I think from the Raiders.
Oh,
I think, man.
I've been waiting for that.
0-3 start, man. And I mean, some of these calls that are being called in, the plays that are being called in, I mean, as a coach, as a head coach, I mean, people looking at this game like, what are you doing? Like some of these, this should be running plays to kill some time, and you're running some passes. I mean, look, it's frustrating to
You've
watch,
got Devontae
man.
Adams, one of the best receivers,
yeah, Renfro.
And they don't go to him.
and they don't go to
Yeah,
like
the tight
last
end.
week, they threw to him
Amazing
twice.
tight end, Renfro.
I mean, it's just a lot of this stuff that is just
Jacobs.
frustrating. Hopefully, they switch it around. I mean, the other division teams took some losses too, so that kind of helps. But I mean, this next game coming up, man, this is either going to make or break for me if I'm going to continue watching them for the rest of the season or not. It's just I'm there right now, man. Josh McDaniels, this shot's to you. Get your shit together.
Hey, don't worry, Elvis. We always got a home for you in L.A., dog.
Oh, my God.
Rams, you can make the switch like that. Just call it, cut your ties like a divorce and just, hey, come home to L.A., SoFi. But I was going to take a shot at the Raiders, but you know what?
That's too easy.
Yeah, I'm going to take a shot at the Niners again.
Oh, there you go.
Because what happened to Garoppolo? You guys, you talk about like flip the switch. Like these guys they hated Garoppolo. They love Garoppolo. Now you guys hate him again.
No
you
way.
lose
I
to the
know.
Broncos. The Broncos, like seriously, like that was the worst game.
That may have been the worst game in the history
was
of
a
Sunday
I
night.
couldn't even
game,
watch it.
dude.
It was like a
Oh
baseball
my God,
score.
it was bad.
Hey, how about when Garoppolo just went? He like ran out of the end zone.
Oh my God, like
for a safety.
Yeah, no, but it was
Good
so
thing
funny.
that it was a safety, because otherwise he threw a pick six.
Oh,
But the
my
crazy
God.
part is that everybody saw that, right? They traded. They bet all their cards on Trey Lance, and what happened to that guy?
Well, he got hurt.
We all knew that was going to happen, though. He's a running quarterback.
Or
Like,
another
come
running
on,
quarterback.
Niners, get your
And
together,
not only
man.
that, but I don't know if you guys saw this week, there was a tight shot of Garoppolo coming off the field and mouthing, saying, all your plays suck, man.
No way.
Ooh.
We
Oh, to
assume,
the Niners.
yeah, we assume,
coach.
we assume that it's the
well, they-
play calling.
Well, they
right?
planned for this Trey Lance guy, and now he's in there. Like,
so So I mean, that throws a little bit more fire, more wood into the fire.
That's why I'll take a shot at the Niners. Bang, bang, Niner, bang, bang, whatever. Go bang your GM, your freaking coach. You know what? You guys,
do it. Let's take a shot.
we're taking
All
a
right,
shot
guys.
to that.
Appreciate it, guys.
Take
You
a
guys
shot.
have a good
We'll see
one.
you guys.
Take a shot, sports. Don't forget to follow and subscribe.
Also, always evolving Frenchies.
Your
Subscribe.
best pets, Frenchies.
Follow them on
Let's go.
Instagram. See you guys next week, guys. Take care.